Hello, Virgo. So this is your tarot reading for August 2018 for love and relationships. Give me a few more seconds, and then I'm going to cut the cards. Okay. The first card is Ten of Swords reversed. Two of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Four of Wands. I have Justice in reverse. This is karma. I have a Knight of Pentacles. I have Nine of Wands. These ones, you have two nines, but you also seem to have this dominant influence of the fire energy with Wands. And then you have an Eight of Swords. So 9 and 8 of Swords, but then two nines with the Nine of Wands and 9 of Swords. So interesting connections here. Also, I'm looking at your Knight of Pentacles here. And by the way, the Knight of Pentacles does represent Virgo in the Wiccan Tarot spread that I'm using. So as usual, the Oracle kind of speaks. I believe Pisces had the Knight of Cups show up. Knight of Cups also represents Pisces. But you also have this Ace of Pentacles who seems to be helping out. The Knight of Pentacles seems to be helping you out, Virgo. So, yes, what does this mean? What's going on here? Well, first, your two major arcana cards are telling me a little bit about what's happening here in the bigger picture as far as your love life. One, we have Justice in reverse. Justice, which is about fairness. It's about doing the right thing. Justice is associated with Libra, and you're very close to Libra, Virgo. But it can mean a legal matter. But sometimes it's about something unfair, someone being unfair to you. And of course, it's not only a major arcana card, it's in the center of the spread. It kind of tells me, well, what's going on with these other cards? What does it mean that you have this Ace of Pentacles and Two of Wands, which together tell me there's a very successful partnership, but you have this gentleman in the Two of Wands looking back at the Ten of Swords here. So reverse swords are very important here, and you have this Eight of Swords here in your future, which tells me there's a little bit of confusion here. So I'm starting to get a little bit of the backstory, like what's getting in the way of you and your partner having this successful relationship. And so when I see this Two of Wands looking back at the Ten of Swords, I'm like, okay, I need to unpack that and see what's going on before I get to what's going on in this karma card. And the Ten of Swords is about unfairness. It's about some being betrayed, being stabbed in the back. And so I get the sense that some of you are in relationships where the partner really messed up. They really stabbed you in the back. They really let you down. And it's very difficult when there's cheating or some type of betrayal or someone's lying to you. It is so difficult to get past that. You know, they apologize, they want to get back together, And then you decide, what should I do? But it's so hard to build up trust after that. You know, it's sort of like once you break something, you can glue it together, but it's so difficult to put the pieces back together, and you'll never get it back the way it was. When something like that happens in a relationship, when someone lies to you, when someone hurts you in such a way that it creates emotional trauma and fear. And to put all that aside and just say, okay, we'll stay together, we can go on just like it was before, it can never get back to the way it was before. And that's when karma comes in, because karma is like that circular card. It's the card of not just what goes around comes around, but the decisions you make, even the tiniest decisions that you think are inconsequential and meaningless, they can end up having a big, big impact. And many times in karma, it's when karma happens, it's usually a very big event that, like getting married or having a child, a big decision that you make that not only changes your life, but changes your destiny, changes your future. Okay? And it's also about reflections on past events, the results of someone's actions. So when I get this Two of Wands, the card of partnerships and success, I'm like, why are you looking back? You have everything to look forward to. You got this nice little Ace of Pentacles here. Still looking back at the hurt and pain caused by that Ten of Swords. And that Ten of Swords is even reversed. Um, it can even mean physical harm. Not that I'm hoping that some of you are going through that. But it's when a Ten of Swords is reversed, we're talking about very, not just negative actions, but low down, cheating, lying type of actions that really, really hurt someone. And they did something very unfair to you. So, yes, this is sort of coming into place here, that unfairness, that betrayal based on a decision that happened in karma. And it's still going to take some time for you to deal with this, because your Knight of Pentacles, which represents Virgo, is looking at this again. And so, yes, trying to get back together. We have a Four of Wands. And so this Two of Wands, successful partnerships, and Four of Wands, which is the card of celebration and freedom and happiness and joy. Okay? There's still this undercurrent of fear and lack of trust and a need to heal. So what I'm seeing here in the future for you Virgos in your love and relationships, you are facing, one, a challenge. This is about fighting, being prepared for battle, fighting an obstacle, learning from the past, because you see this young woman, she has those wands behind her. And in a way, it's a good thing because she's learned from those wands. And you see the sun setting behind her, meaning that this challenge or whatever obstacle she's going through, when the sun comes to an end, it means that the day is coming to an end. This trial is coming to an end. So you will be facing a demon, not your personal demon, so to speak. But it's sort of like the oracle is saying, be prepared to deal with more. Be prepared to deal with this situation again, or the oracle is saying this needs to be addressed. You need to face it. You and this person need to get it out in the open. because now we have that Eight of Swords, and this is the card of feeling trapped. This is the card of feeling helpless. And you see the woman here with the blindfold. Interesting. Justice usually has a blindfold, and she's holding that balance. Usually the traditional images of justice is blindfolded because justice should be blind. It shouldn't favor any one person or any one side. So this woman here, the difference here is that she's blindfolded, but she's not holding up a sword. She has no clarity. Her hands are bound behind her. But she doesn't realize if she could take the blindfold off, she could see that she could get out of this circle of swords. She's not as trapped as she thinks. She's more powerful than she realizes. And yes, you might have been hurt by what this person did, but you don't have to live with that fear and mistrust and that pain if you don't want to. You can take the blindfold off and walk away. And sometimes it's better to walk away from a relationship than to keep perpetually dealing with the fear. And sometimes you just can't get trust back for someone. If someone betrays you, it's very difficult for that person to build up your confidence and your belief in them that they won't hurt you again. So Virgo, I would say that and this is playing out obviously in different ways for different people, but I would say that you deserve healing. You deserve to get answers if someone needs to be accountable. But also this is about you just deciding, because Virgos can be martyrs. They can sacrifice themselves. And so I kind of see the bigger message here for you in this relationship is you either trust this person or you don't. And if you feel in your Virgo heart, which is full of groundedness and loyalty and practicality and common sense, if you feel that you just can't get past it, don't be afraid to walk away. Here is your outcome card. Lovely. Coming out as a queen. Now, Knight of Pentacles is associated with Virgo. The Queen of Pentacles is associated with Capricorn. But once again, it seems like your earth energy is coming out for you. And you will get past this. You will be the queen. This person will need to respect you one way or the other. And I think it's more about you getting control over the situation and seeing things for what they are and not letting someone pull the wool over your eyes. So you're going to be good. You're going to be good one way or the other, with or without this person. Okay? So that was your reading. And as always, I want to thank my new Patreon sponsors. If you are a Patreon sponsor, guess what? You're getting this reading 3 weeks early. And lots of special goodies coming your way for those of you. Even if you made a one-time donation, I appreciate your support, and you're still able to, because you've made a donation, you can still get special promotions. I'm going to have chats. I'm going to have tarot lessons. So anyway, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it. And I hope you're having a wonderful summer. As always, I wish you love and light, and I'll see you next month.